What's up, Wolfpack fam? It's your boy Kid back at it again. Hope you're doing well, kicking it, watching another episode of Educating Yorkshire, and looking forward to seeing another episode. Addicted to the series, looking forward to seeing what the hell is going to happen on this week's episode. Probably somebody going to get in trouble. I don't know. Gotta stay tuned. But before we start this journey, go get your snacks, because snacks is not included. Damn it, you got to bring your own fancy cup and go make a sandwich, whatever you need to come kick with me, and hopefully you have a good time, hopefully a laugh alongside me. Let's get it. Snacks not included. Let's freaking go.
Come on, people, get moving, please. Making the place look untidy. Especially you.
Your school days.
Why are you late?
Forgot me.
Well, that's not good enough.
Love them?
All my life, like, I've not been offered stuff like this or anything special, so if you can find it in your heart to vote for me, then...
Yeah, I'm actually gonna cry.
Or loathe them?
See, I don't have all the numbers at the bottom.
These ones here?
Yeah.
Well, they're letters, not numbers.
Same here.
You never forget them.
Oh, mate, wait till I get that ginger little bastard all this.
At this school in Yorkshire, things are changing.
As we know, people, Northerners were proper right clever, aren't we, Jade?
There's a new head teacher.
Quite scary, isn't it?
Good, keep it that way.
With a new plan.
I came to this school knowing exactly what I wanted to achieve. Yes, improve exam results. Yes, make behaviour better.
You cheeky bitch.
But the most important thing for me is that alongside everything else that we give them, they walk out of here as decent human beings who are ready for the world. And if that doesn't happen, we have failed them.
Stop crying, you mangy bugger.
But when you're dealing with teenagers, life's never straightforward.
Did you stamp on his head?
I don't know. I might have done.
Right, thank you.
We filmed over a year to find out what life is really like in one of our secondary schools.
There comes a tipping point. I'm going to have to ask him to leave.
For good.
For the teachers...
Yes. Let's have a massive Year 7 hug.
And the kids.
If he doesn't apologise, he's going to spend the rest of his natural life in detention.
At the very start of adult life.
Like my eyebrows. Should have done my eyebrows on.
This week, the lively lads. Robbie Joe was often in trouble in primary school. Now, in Year 7, he still can't keep quiet.
How many people are in this class, sir?
Right, have a look.
27 faces.
RJ, I've asked you 3 times now, just shut up.
That was almost perfect, like me.
In Year 10, Tom has spent 4 years pushing everyone to the limit.
You've got to admit you're a right old pain up the ass sometimes. Yeah.
Every year group has kids who aren't naturally wired for school. But when you've tried everything, how do you keep these boys in school and on track?
He's causing us too many problems.
He is, and he's getting worse.
And he's getting worse, and I'm just mindful of the fact that something might kick off.
Not in the grapes? Stop! Right, all 4 of you get your banners out now.
Right from the beginning of Year 7, when they first come through the door, we are constantly on the lookout for those students that we think may, over the course of the next few years, cause us more problems than others.
Why have you not done your homework?
I forgot to.
Right, you write it in your planner, and you do your homework. Right, who else has been in here? What's your name?
Robbie, and I forgot my friendship.
Right, that's what I mean. And you were in here the other day, weren't you?
How often would you say that you got into trouble in primary school?
4 days a week. 4 out of 5 days a week. It's 80% at a time.
Robbie Joe.
As Robbie Joe's form teacher, Miss Euron is responsible for getting his behaviour under control.
Miss.
Robbie Joe, what did we do yesterday? No, that was really half-hearted. Zip. Perfect. I will tell you when you can unzip it.
Miss Joran is particularly concerned about the number of negative comments he's getting from his teachers.
It's never anything major with him, but he never has any quiet days. He's constantly at people all the time. Right, OK, pen, pencil. He has the potential to slip back to that slope that he was in junior school, and I think once we've lost him, we're going to struggle to get him back.
Well, miss, I think I left my ruler in either French or science.
Right, who's got a clean slate so far this week?
I hadn't. I had 5 last week.
Right, when you came to me in September, what did you say?
It would be good.
Why did you say you needed to be good?
Get a fresh start.
To get a fresh start, because?
It were a bad start in junior school.
Yeah. And you came back September, you were perfect, and I was like this proud. Now you tell me that now you're behaving the same as you were in September.
I'm not.
Why not?
I don't know.
It does worry me slightly that if we don't manage to calm him down in time, that we'll get to a point where he's constantly getting excluded and thrown out, and there is a possibility when they get to year 10 and they carry on being that naughty, after so many exclusions, they are permanently expelled, they're gone.
Everyone at rugby used to call me Gobby Robbie.
I wonder why.
I wonder... They called me that for years.
Do you know, yeah? Robbie Joe is Tom Foster 4 years ago. Gosh.
Shut up! Should we do a beatboxing duo? Yeah. Do some noises. No, like a...
Can't do it.
And then you drop your beat like...
That's
touch
good.
your juicy fat balls.
Whoa, whoa!
Wanker! That wasn't me who said that.
I mean, already when Tom arrived in year 7, he'd been identified as a student that could cause us some significant problems.
Do it like you're a queen. Are you ready?
He's a cheeky chappy, really, you know, he's got plenty of personality about him, but he's created hassle, he's had ding-dongs, he's had stand-up arguments with some members of staff. I think a lot of the staff up there have felt undermined by his challenging behaviour in class.
Tom, you haven't settled down.
I have.
No, you haven't, and I'm not going to argue about it now.
So you'd rather me sit there and do no work than sit...
No, I want
a bit
you...
of talking and...
No, this isn't conditional, Tom.
Lots and lots of incidents and comments and detentions and isolations and the odd exclusion.
Get on with your work, quietly. If you can't manage that, then you know what's going to happen. Come on.
He may be a student that is going to be difficult to get through to the end of year 11 and his GCSEs.
Tom, give him back.
Why, I can see him. I'll see there, actually.
Tom, give him back.
What is it about you that means you always get into trouble?
I don't know. Like, where I am, you know, right, happy, and bouncy. And it, I don't know, it makes me right hyper. And my hyper makes me not care. So I always just kick off.
You started practicing the F, Z and C rule.
I want to change it, you know, I want to be good and learn. But I can't help it. It just happens.
Section B. Tom, take your stuff and go sit in Miss Finley's room, please.
Why?
Because I said so.
Before I'm doing the work.
Take your stuff and go in Miss Finley's room, please.
I suppose the generic thing that works with boys is the idea of a threat. And we can talk about year 7 in their first 3 or 4 weeks, the threat of getting mum in, you know, sensing sort of scuttling off to the toilet sometimes and shrieking. And then you progress through school and the threats become slightly more serious, and then I suppose culminates in the ultimate threat, which is, listen, if you carry on like this, the threat is that you probably won't be at this school anymore. Go on then.
The school have tried everything from detentions to temporary exclusions to tame Tom's behaviour. Nothing has worked. Now, some staff are suggesting that he be transferred to a pupil referral unit.
Got to agree, you're a right real pain up the arse sometimes. Yeah. Yeah. And we stand by you, don't we? We don't just go out for leather and say, that's it, Tom's on his way. Of course, we could have. Right?
Am I still like, could easily get sent to the Prue?
Well, that's about you, isn't it? There's only one person who'll send you to a Prue, and that's you.
I'm behaved now, though.
Sometimes.
No, all the time.
No, sometimes. Sometimes you're a right rogue pain up the arse.
I know.
Right. And you do cause 3 or 4 of my staff a real headache.
I know Mr. Hussein's one.
Yes, and he don't deserve it. I know
He
you don't
does.
get on with him. I know you don't get on with him. There'll be lots of people you go through life and you'll not get on with. And the feeling might be mutual. When I don't get on with somebody, I actually make extra special efforts to try and get on with them. And then if it still breaks down, I know it's not my fault.
I see.
Up here for thinking, down here for dancing. Exactly.
Yeah. Yeah, like
5 to 10%
everyone.
of our kids take up 90% of staff time. You know, it's a bit like the distribution of wealth, isn't it? And that's how it is, how it always will be. Sometimes it just takes supreme efforts on the part of a number of individuals across the school.
Tom, where are you off? There.
Yeah.
It's some really focused questions on the background to Romeo and Juliet, and I've tried...
One of the few classes that Tom avoids being thrown out of is English with Mrs. Sinclair, where his grades are often good.
Can I just make you aware, gents, if you can't be quiet and be mature, then I will shift you apart.
Miss, can we use dog and bone for earphone?
No, I said no.
Oh,
I know exactly what he's like. I know what he's like when he walks through the door. I know how to deal with him if he's in a certain mood. He's very articulate, very, very articulate. Sometimes he just uses his vocabulary in a different fashion.
I'm gonna get bum raped by an elephant. I'm the devil, I love metal. Bum ba da da bum da 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 bum da 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 bum. Take this with it, fucking tasty.
Thomas!
I'm the devil, I can do.
Can we not swear? I probably do let a few things go, and I think a lot of staff might look at it and think, well, he should not just been a bit soft on him, I would have kicked him out for that. But if he's in my room and he's working, then surely that's a better thing than him standing on the corridor.
He's working? That's working?
What? It's a bit annoying, isn't it?
Right.
Sometimes I have to be strict with him and firm, but because I'm not always shouting at him, having a go at him, when I am firm, he knows straight away that I'm not joking, I need him to do it.
I want you to find some information about Romeo that you can write down, please. So you've done probably about 5 minutes work today. It's not enough, so you need to do more. OK? Read that and write it down. I want to see the pen in your hand and doing it. So everyone else all right? I've neglected a lot of you because I've had to sort and foster out.
You got too much patience. Fuck that.
Thomas, you should be reading it now and writing it down. I'm starting to lose my patience.
I'm going. Fucking hell.
Hurry up, please. Books. Come on, guys. Hurry up.
Another crazy one. RJ?
Every year has a Robert Joe equivalent. Last year, unfortunately, my Robert Joe equivalent didn't make it in terms of being in mainstream school, and he's now in a pupil referral unit. We're not miracle workers. We can't help everybody, but we won't give up.
RJ, shut it. Sponsor silence, I think, this year.
I once did that in junior school. The sponsored silence. I only earned 10p.
Come on, fellas, let's go. Hey, come on, to homes now, please.
It's 8:45, and Robbie Joe is running late for school.
What form are you in? I'm up to form now, miss, because Leon's got up these stairs. No, it's not up.
Form time with Miss Uren started 5 minutes ago.
That way. Outside. Put your bag down.
He's getting comment after comment. And I will put the blame on myself if I can't get him through, because I feel like I've failed him. If he don't make it next year, I will be questioning if I did everything I could.
Why are you late?
Why are you late? You were seen walking to school on time this morning. You have no reason at all to be late.
Leon upstairs.
Rubbish. Rubbish. It's not your responsibility to help Leon around. It's not good, is it? Do you understand you could have been here on time?
I don't know, miss. I normally set off every day at the same time, so I shouldn't be late.
Well, look, come here. Don't cry. Come on, off the wall. No, off the wall. Stand up.
I shouldn't be late, though.
So why are you late? Now, I know your best mate's on crutches and you want to help him, but if that's making you late in, I don't think you want to get into trouble, do you? No, and if you did, you wouldn't be so upset now. Yeah? Can we shake this off? Right? That's it now. There's no more. It needs to stop. Yeah? You need to be in on time.
Meant well, but nah, man. Gonna get in trouble. Oh, shit.
Getting on fire.
That's his little heart. Tom. That brother's died.
Damn, man. That's sad.
You're alright, Tom. I've heard about your loss. Don't know.
Very quick.
No. Right, what? I don't want to ask this, but what's happened is I've been told...
Your stepbrother died last night. But I classed him as my real brother. You want a crisp? You want a crisp? You want a crisp? You want a crisp?
Grief hits people in very different ways. And we've had a couple of instances over the past 18 months where kids have been seriously grieving and crying out for support. We've been able to make referrals and we've been able to get other professionals in, and every kid's different. Some kids it goes on for months and months and months. Some kids are not over it, but some kids sort of don't let it affect them after a couple of days.
No time frame for that.
You know what I am? Fuck, I've cried enough.
He went in pieces. He was really upset. I've never seen anyone that upset before, and it upset me to see him like that.
He's a reasonably intelligent lad, you know. He's reasonably emotionally intelligent. He can be a prat when he wants to be, and he can be offensive, and he can get into scrapes, and he's often in isolation, and he doesn't like authority, you know, all the bad things that you might say about kids. But at heart, again, you know, he's a 14, 15-year-old lad. He'll be struggling inside, and we have to make sure that we give him the best possible support.
Morning, you all right? Where are you going? Take your earphone out, please. Right, bag on the floor, Jib. Do you know when I was at school you weren't allowed to whistle, you get told off for whistling? So,
It's gonna
turn
be
it off,
hard.
yeah. If you need a minute outside, you take it, all right? dlwha. Oh, thanks. Jay, do you want to come and sit with him? Jay's going to come and sit next to you. Does everyone know what they're doing? You got a pen, Thomas? Would you like to borrow one? It was really difficult to see someone who was falling apart a little bit in front of me. He kind of didn't go down the route of being, in my lesson, he didn't go down the route of being an idiot and misbehaving. And I think I'd rather him have done that than have seen him the way that he was. It was quite difficult to watch. Tom, can we have a quick word outside?
Killing
Only
my
a quick
heart,
one, I
shit.
promise.
Sad.
Are you all right?
Yeah.
Are you sure?
Mm-hmm.
Do you need anything? No? You know that if you need to talk, I'm always here, you know that, don't you? Yeah?
Yeah.
You still need to do the work, obviously, but I understand that you're going through a really tough time at the moment, so if you need to take 2 minutes outside, you don't even have to tell me. Crawl under the table and come outside. Yeah? Do you want 2 minutes? Sure? Promise?
Yeah.
Good lad. In you go. Crack on, then.
Teacher.
I love that saying. I love saying that. You what, sweetheart? Lady in waiting is somebody who works with somebody who's trying to...
Thinking about it, it's hard. It's like, it's just losing a brother's like worse than losing anything, to be honest.
It's period 5, and Mr. Farouk has thrown Robbie Joe out of science.
I've not given you your second comment, OK? I'm going to take it off because there was quite a few people talking. But the thing is, everyone else is managing to do a lot of work, whereas you're managed to get 2 points down or 3 points down. Everyone else has got 7. So I'm going to do you another favour.
In the past few weeks, it's become clear that Robbie Joe's behaviour is now having a serious effect on his schoolwork.
What do you say?
Thank you, sis.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
You know, he could possibly be one of those C grade or higher candidates, but if he don't book his ideas up soon, he's in trouble.
You've all got 1 more minute, see, to try your best.
And Claire said, stop saying giggity-goo. And so he went out a door, turned around, popped his head out the door and went, giggity-goo! Threw it down after he deliberately ignored her. And Claire said, are you listening to me? And he shoved it off. I'm going to give him a challenge first and see if I can go a week without any behaviour comments. And if he can't, then we'll get mum in.
Do you ever feel like you've let Miss Urine down a bit?
No. Sometimes. Quite a bit, actually.
Gangnam Style.
I am livid. And a livid Mr. Mitchell's not a good Mr. Mitchell. So go home and don't come back until we tell you.
What you do, girl?
What?
I don't have all the numbers at bottom.
These ones here?
Yeah.
Well, they're letters, not numbers.
Here.
Save it.
It's mid-afternoon, and Tom has been out of lessons for most of the day. The lunchtime supervisor has just spotted him.
Come on, you should be in lesson. Fuck lesson. I've got Miss Palver and Miss Kennedy looking for you. You want to come and talk to Miss Kennedy? Hmm? No. Do you want to talk? It's not something I like talking about. That's fine, but let's go in. It's cold. It's not cold. Please. Oh, I'm soft. So am I. No, you're not. Yeah, but I've been crying my eyes out. Just because you cry don't make you soft. It just makes you a human being.
It's a really unusual position for us to be in. Most students stay off school when there's been a bereavement in the family, so we find ourselves in a difficult place.
Oh, they didn't want to be home alone, you know?
Tom's had a really bad time.
He's having a bad time, now, bless him.
He is having a bad time.
And I feel, you know...
We don't know what's going on in these students' lives. And the fact that some of them actually get to school, let alone achieve when they get here, can be a miracle. And that's why the consistency at school is so, so important. Tom! You know, I'd like to be able to think that between us we can get him back in line a little bit and support him. Come in, sit down. Things not good?
No.
Has something happened up there today, Thomas?
Up there?
In maths? So there's not been an incident, you've just walked out?
I didn't even go.
You haven't been? Right, OK. Where have you been?
Walking a dog.
OK. Have you spoken to anybody about it?
My dad, that's about it.
OK. Are you very close with them? When you do lose somebody that you love and you think a lot about it, it really hurts. You know, and that can run deep, and it can run deep for an awfully long time. The one thing you need to know, Thomas, is there is always somewhere safe in school for you to come. There is always somewhere. You will not be turned away. So rather than wandering about, you can come here and you're safe. And we know where you are as well. All right. Which lesson are you meant to be in?
Maths.
With?
That old woman.
Old woman?
Just going to let Mr. Jenkinson know that you're here. All right.
Yeah.
Hello, I just wanted to let you know Tom's in my office. Because he's not in his maths lesson, but I've got him here. So he is safe. OK, thank you. Bye.
So, what happened then? Choked in his sleep.
Was he sick? Being sick?
Oh my God, that must have been such a shock for everybody. It just like a freak accident, not been drinking or all.
I think he was a bit pissed.
Yeah. Oh, dearie me, Thomas, that's awful.
What can we do in school to help?
No. Well, I'd rather, like, just be on my own most of the time.
The one thing that I don't want, though, is you're wandering about because someone might pick you up and have a bit of a
And
dig.
I won't know about it, and then that's going to make you feel ever so much worse.
I'll just have a go at me and...
I know, but it won't help. So, how do you feel now going up to your lesson? It's English. Right, come on, Thomas, I'll come up with you. Have a go, just have a try.
Wait, I feel like I forgot something.
Come on.
It's good.
Come on, Thomas.
Come on,
You know where we are if you need us.
Are you on your lunch?
Sad.
She's not on her lunch, she just eats all the time.
I don't really think I know how he'll react. I would reckon in 2 or 3 weeks' time, it'll settle down in his head. He'll get back into routines. He'll sort of understand that it's an episode that's finished in his life, and hopefully things will be okay. But I don't know.
Hopefully, but it might not. Ain't gonna last a lifetime. No right time limit.
Did you just wink at me?
In a colleague-type way. Not as in, darling type way.
You trying to smash?
Tom, you know there's a lot that wouldn't wreck throwing snowballs at cars to get away from coppers. Good.
You okay? I told you, you come and tell us, we'll deal with it. Connor, sit down, fella.
I can't move your ass going to school with me. Shit.
Shite.
It's 2 days since the death of Tom's stepbrother. His behaviour is deteriorating and the school is struggling to contain him.
It's been a labour-intensive process. Tom seems to be wanting to hit things, screaming and shouting or jumping out of his chair. You know, some of the problems that he's presented have become a little bit more threatening.
Don't look at me like you know me.
Got to be careful that that doesn't spill over then into other people saying, I'm going to kick off.
You don't know me. Do you even know my name? No, you don't.
He doesn't really know how to deal with this situation, which is understandable. How do you deal with the situation that he's going through as an adult?
This guy don't listen.
3 of them.
Oh, yeah, this time again is out of his lesson. Do something with it.
I didn't have a problem. She said if you can't concentrate, then I'd rather you not be in my lesson. So I just said,
a great answer, is it? Why couldn't you concentrate?
Because all I can think about is, you know...
Right, go back up, get the work from that lesson and come and sit in my office and do it.
Complaints have also been piling up about Tom being rude to teachers.
I worry for Tom, really, I think, because he does internalise a lot of things. He doesn't discuss them. He kind of lashes out if he's having problems.
You're struggling a bit? Yeah. And Mrs Chadwick saying she got rough end of your tongue today. Is that right? What's she done to you?
No.
You're just feeling it? You're not coping? I'm not having a pop at your tongue, I know what you're going through. All right? If you're not coping, we need to help you cope, don't we?
I don't want to go home, though.
No, I don't want to send you home either, because to be honest, it's just more for...
My mum.
Your mum to deal with, innit? She needs you to be here, doesn't she? If I get you some work to be doing, and I put you in a nice secluded place, you just get on with some work. Is that better? Because I'm just worried about sending you back to class. You're feeling the way that you're feeling. Something's going to kick off, and I don't want that to happen, to be honest, at the moment. You'll deal with it in your own way, and it'll take time, yeah?
Gonna be a loose
If ever you do need to talk, you need to find somebody to talk to.
Well, I know you would listen to me, but...
Of course I'd listen to you. I'd listen to you all day, Tom, if you had things to say and you needed me help.
I'd never think to come see you.
Why not?
Quite scared of you, sir.
Good. Keep it that way. I'm glad. What, because I can push the button that gets you kicked out of school, you mean?
Yeah.
Right. Yeah. Do you think I'd be so heartless as to do that while you're going through what you're going through?
No, but...
No.
Still.
But still. If you want to talk to me, Tom, you can talk to me. And I've been there as well, so I know what it feels like. OK? So you're all right in here for a bit?
Yeah.
And then you've got your lunch? And then I'll let you go to your maths and English lessons. Just get on with your work. And if there's a kick-off, you'll be responsible for it. Because whatever you're going through, you're still responsible for your behaviour. And this is all a mark of somebody that's becoming more mature as they get older. Yeah. I think what's key when dealing with someone like Tom is that sometimes you can see past some of the superficial behaviour and think, this is not personal. Kids are kids. Kids say hurtful things. They don't necessarily mean the hurtful thing. It's their way of venting their spleen.
Yeah.
Right, how do you make a minus? Plus and a minus.
So never do that voice again.
Why not? I like this voice. I'm going to use it all the time.
You've heard 99 scratches, sir.
99 scratches?
Scratches.
No, what's that?
You scratch yourself 99 times when your skin comes off.
Why would you want to do that?
And it starts to peel.
Why would you want us to take your skin off? Ugh. Not good.
If you ever lose chaos, mate, see, that's mine.
Robbie Jo failed to meet Miss Uren's goal of a week without negative comments. She's worried he'll soon be facing detentions, isolations and even exclusions.
Yeah, I've got to go to Mr. Baraclough again tomorrow. I couldn't be angry with me homework. I told him that I did it, but I hadn't.
Oh man, he's in trouble.
I just talked about it.
With Robbie Jo's behaviour not improving, Miss Uren has decided to play her trump card and bring his mum into school.
Robbie Jo's living at home with Mum, and Mum's brought him up mostly on her own. She has always got a lot on her plate. You know, she's picking his younger brother up from school, and I think his younger brother seems to be a lot like Robbie Jo as well. So I don't want to be bringing her into school and adding to the, you know, to the stress of her home life anyway. However, sometimes it's what's needed to bring a parent in to show that child that you're serious.
Right, you can sit up now because there's nobody in.
You coming? No.
I said to you, didn't I, last Thursday, that you ought to try to not get any comments at all. But you've got one off Miss Chadwick, two off Miss Starkey, and one off Mr. Farouk. You've got them, they're done. But I want to know why you're so upset now.
Just I got it for now.
So you're not upset that I'm going to get your mum in?
I'm upset because of that, because she didn't want to come in.
She didn't want to come in? Why not?
She didn't want to know.
She didn't want to know? I very much doubt that, Robbie Jo. I think there's so many people in this class and in this school who wishes that they had mums and dads who'd ring up and spend as many hours as your mum does. She does want to know, and she does care. Just like your teachers care. But we can't do it all for you. You have to do it. You've got to learn to control your own behaviour. But the fact that you're upset, that tells me that actually you do care about your behaviour, don't you? We're going to have to ring your mum, we're going to have to get your mum in. Don't let it ruin your day. Just best thing you could probably do now is say, well, I'll tell you what, if I know my mum's going to be coming in, I'll make sure from now until she comes in, I've not got any comments. Go on then. I'll put your note in your planner.
What's it like knowing that your mum's going to come into school?
Oh, no.
I'll be getting an ass whooping.
I feel sorry because I've upset my mum as well as my teachers. You told me my mum's gonna come in. I've been naughty in science.
Bragging.
Well tight.
Over the next few days, Miss Uren tries everything she can to keep Robbie Jo on track until his mum comes in.
Are you listening to me? You can get a clean slate end of this week. I'll sort you out with some chocolate, right?
Whoa! What is it?
Tuesday, how many are you going to get?
None.
Thursday, how many are you going to get?
None. Do you think that was a bit different?
Stop ruining me ball!
See you later. See you.
Maybe we should send you with sellotape over your mouth to your lessons.
My dad once tried that.
And how did it go?
Bad.
It's now only 2 days until his stepbrother's funeral, and the level of disruption Tom is causing has become a problem.
I need a fucking signal.
Half a shotgun to listen.
I got kicked out for eating a dairy milk and telling my teacher to fuck off.
Please go back.
We were hoping that he'd gradually get things out of his system, that any of the anger that he was presenting would sort of dissipate over time. And we put all these support mechanisms in place, and we gave him bolt holes and early finish on a couple of occasions and working in isolation. But as the funeral comes closer, his aggression was getting on top of him.
Why are you here? Why are you here?
I got kicked out of maths for eating a dairy milk.
Oh, what teacher?
That old bitch. I don't know her name.
Whoa!
Whoa!
That's not nice.
Can I go outside, miss?
No, because you're not even supposed to be out of lesson.
I need to talk to Alex, though.
Well, no.
He's the only person that understands me.
Well, we'll get him to come in.
I'll just go out and see him.
No, don't, Thomas. We need SLT. I don't know, but we need somebody. This sounds really awful, and I don't mean it to sound like this, but he's sort of using this bereavement as a bit of a cop-out as well. It's conveniently got him out of 3 detentions so far. It's conveniently got him a lot of time. I don't mean to sound harsh, but he's going to struggle over these next couple of days until it's the funeral, and then we'll see from there.
You agree with her, guys?
I'll do what I want. I'll do what I want.
You can see him tensing his body up and fists clenched, and even when sat in a room with me, you know.
Right. Tom have been at it all dinner, but they don't listen to anything you say. Right, fine. And all you're getting off Tom at the moment is I can do what I want. Don't go down there, I can do what I want. That's all you get off. Yeah, pause.
Somebody had said something untoward to him. He may well have just flipped. And, you know, putting a kid in that situation is not fair to them either.
He went to the Thorn Centre then and said, I ate that bag, I want to fucking kill her. And then Mary said, you can't talk about members. I thought, I said, oh, no, I'm off anyway. You do nothing for me. Yeah, I'm off. And stomped off the canteen. That's how she saw him.
Yeah. Try and get in contact with home. I don't know whether or not somebody will be able to come in. Probably not, but he's causing us too many problems. Home is a difficult situation. Mum has an awful lot on her plate. We didn't want to add to that by not playing our role, if you like, in nurturing Tom through a difficult period. But the situation has become so difficult. I have the needs of every other child in the school to consider.
True.
Mr. Jenkinson spoke to you on the phone, yeah. I believe, just briefly. We just got a few concerns over Tom at the minute. Some of the behaviours that he's portraying around school, and yes, we know the backstory. However, he's not running amok exactly, but he's creating a lot of problems just through wandering around, not being in the right place at the right time, not doing or saying the right thing, causing a lot of his teachers a bit of stress. I'm concerned that things are getting to such a head now that something's going to happen this week, and I can't take that risk.
No.
And much as I'm loath generally to send kids home, I think in the circumstances, given that the funeral's coming up, compassionately is the best way forward. I just think it's the best thing all round. We'll provide a lot of work for the next few days.
Yeah.
I don't know how you feel about that.
Well, I'm not. If you're sending him work home, because I'm not
We'll
having
send
him
him
thinking
work.
he's coming home and just spending his time on bloody Facebook or whatever. Because this is just, it's not on.
It's not.
It's really not, Tom.
It's sort of the thing that we don't do generally. We try not to do it. I understand it puts you in a situation, but I'm just mindful of the fact that something might kick off, and then we might be looking at an exclusion, and I don't really want to do that given the current circumstances. And then hopefully, after next week's out of the way, we get you back in and being Tom. Yeah?
Yeah. This is not a punishment by any stretch of the imagination. It's for your well-being.
Okay.
So it's for you. It's not. It's for us also, but it's mainly for you, Tom.
All right. Right, thank you. Right then, Tom. Sending a kid home under an exclusion for 4 or 5 days or whatever doesn't really serve anybody any need, apart from giving some breathing space back in school so that the disruption of other people's learning is not occurring, and that teachers get a bit of a break from the constant headache that they get.
If you need to talk, you know, I'm off phone. All right.
There are times when the needs of the school as a whole far outweigh the needs of an individual. But part of me thinks that maybe we failed.
Only so much you can do, I think.
Bring me planner. I'm proper proud of you. I gave him a right little pep talk last night and said, Robbie Joe...
I've been at breakfast club for the last 10, 20 minutes.
I can't believe it. He's here, look. On time. Last day for your clean slate.
The threat of his mum coming in seems to have had an effect on Robbie Joe's behaviour. He's not had a comment for several days.
Been here about 20 minutes, Lydia.
With the funeral over, Tom is back at school, where he's been given solo tuition to catch up.
So this was last November's paper.
Yeah, this is well hard, this. I don't get it.
Right, OK. How can you go about finding the extra
wait,
8?
wait. Half them all.
Yeah.
Oh, I've got it.
Yeah, you got it, see?
I'm not as upset, you know, I'm getting back to my normal self, but obviously I'll always remember him, and, like, it'll always come back to my head that, you know, I'll never be able to see him again, and it'll upset me here and there, but it's not going to affect me all the time.
Come on then, chicken. Let's get this show on the road.
With Robbie Joe's mum coming into school today, Miss Uren is hoping to show him just how serious things are getting for his future.
You're nervous, aren't you? Oh, no. You are. I can tell.
When you enter the teaching profession, it's not just about teaching them English or teaching them maths. It's about teaching them how to become young adults and about how to grow up.
Come and sit down, anyway.
And we teach them just as many life lessons as they learn at home, and that's part of our profession. That's what we do.
Now, when kids are settling in Year 7, they want to get on. They want to work. But I know that some of the like really good kids are getting a little bit annoyed with you, aren't they?
Yeah.
Because you're stopping them from working because what do you do quite a lot? Talk, don't you?
He talks in his sleep.
Oh, I can believe it.
He does.
I can believe it.
I go in and see if he's awake. He's fast asleep.
You need to be on top form because you are going to be going into higher sets. You are going to be challenged. You need to be on top form because I don't want to put you off, but it is going to get harder.
Of course it is.
It's going to get harder in Year 8, 9, 10, 11.
Right, so last week then, 1, 2, 3, 4 behaviour comments.
No, there's 3 in a homework.
No. Oh, yeah. But then since I rung your mum, you said you weren't going to do it, so what have you got this week instead?
No behaviour, but
And how hard has that been?
Easy.
I just think what you've done is brought up a really polite young man who, if you just keep your head down, you'll do all right here. We want you to do well because when Miss met, and that's why she's taking it so seriously, because she made a promise.
I promise you could be the new Robbie Joe.
I want him to get a good job, at least have a go and make something.
And you could do, easy.
He could. I didn't. I left school and I had a baby not long after.
I just want you to maintain these high standards. And when you are still slipping, it don't matter whether you're in Year 8 and you've gone past us, we'll keep telling you. Because we want what your mum wants for you.
If by the end of Year 7, Robbie Joe is not perfect, I won't be surprised. But that isn't where my job stops. When every time I pass Robbie Joe in the corridors, I will always ask him how he is, always ask him if he's had a good day. Chances are I will teach him. It's such a small school, I will come across him all the way through school. It's only when you've been tired that you've come in grumpy, and that's what's causing this behaviour.
He gets tearful as well.
She's like my mum. She does everything for me. She wants to do everything for me. She just likes me. I don't know why. She says she always has done ever since she met me. She's the best teacher I've had so far.
Look at that.
Now, what you're doing in Romeo and Juliet so far is excellent.
Is it?
Yeah.
Oh,
That's higher than this. So I just think if we can make sure we pull your other controlled assessments up to, like, at least band 4.
I've been genuinely surprised at the turnaround that Tom's shown since he came back, with the speed at which he seems to have turned around and changed his mindset insofar as he wants to make sure that he does achieve, and he wants to make sure he's putting every effort in, and he's wanting to establish really positive relationships with staff and other students. So maybe that actual process, horrific as it was for him, helped him to mature more quickly.
You've been doing so well. I've been so impressed with you.
I've been trying. I'm a
I know.
changed boy now.
I know. What's happened?
Like, my brother dying, you know, obviously me misbehaving in school, it's not going to make it.
It's not going to bring him back, is
Exactly.
it? Yeah.
So I thought I'm just going to behave and do my work.
That's what you have to do, and it's that...
And get qualifications.
Exactly, Tom.
So...
Exactly.
I'm
It's making that
dedicated.
choice that you were choosing to kind of be a bit of an idiot.
Yeah.
And go down that path, but you're choosing to do the right thing now.
He just needs to know that someone's on his side, and I think that's the most important thing with Tom. He did it. He got himself through that time, and he's turned himself around, and I was just there kind of pushing him in the right direction, I suppose. But it was 90% Tom and maybe 10% me.
You'll still be Tom. You're still Tom. You're still loud.
Yeah, but I'm doing my work as well.
But that's the best thing about you is you haven't changed who you are.
There's going to be moments and there's going to be times where if he goes back into his old ways and he doesn't put that effort in that he needs to, but I'm going to work my socks off to make sure that he does everything that he needs to do within English to get the grade that he needs. Because he's still Tom at the end of the day.
Like, you know that Juliet is a what?
Slow. I don't know.
Oh, I knew you were going to say something like that. She isn't somebody who's experienced because she's 14. She never leaves the house.
She's 14.
We had this conversation on Friday. You were there.
She's 14.
What's happening? What's her dad trying to... What's her dad... Don't say it like that.
We are never arrogant enough, I hope, to think that we can rest on our laurels and say we've done that job with that child and therefore they'll be all right. We can take our eye off them and try and sort something else out.
I don't know what I'm supposed to do with you. Do you know what I mean? Because just when I think I've made a breakthrough, then I get a teacher coming and knocking on my door like Miss Fell to tell me, actually, no, you're not doing better.
You never know. You never know you've got it until the last day when they wave you goodbye to the rest of their life.
What am I supposed to do? I don't know what I'm supposed to do. Your mum said you'd stay at home. What are you doing now? You're blooming fiddling. I'm trying to talk to you. Do you know what I mean? Yeah?
She's good.
Next time, it's Girls Under Pressure.
Oh my God, I can't do it! Oh my God!
Stop crying, you moansy bugger.
As two best friends face their final exams.
There are two kids that you would never put together.
I would like to be the Prime Minister. For her, it's easier because she's clever and stuff. And for me, getting that seat is the biggest achievement.
When those friendships break down, the consequences can be catastrophic.
You haven't got me started yet. I did not start anything.
These girls.
Girl fight.
Taking a trip of nostalgia tomorrow on 4, our 80s night kicks off with a revamped 15 to 1.
Woo!
At 8 o'clock. Next tonight, no jeans, no trainers, experience and Northeast night out with the bouncers.
Oh, shit. Get it. Ladies and gentlemen, I hope that you enjoyed this episode. Another enjoyable episode, but this may be the saddest episode so far that we have seen of any of these educating series here. So if you made it this far, this may be a sad word to use, but use the code word suffering in the comments down below, because in life, unfortunately, there's going to be good things that happen to you, and there's going to be bad things, that's going to happen to you, whether it has or not. How you deal with it is going to determine, especially if you're in a young age like Tom is, how you may grow up, and act out. So this was good and sad at the same time. We're going to chat about it, and we'll talk about Tom and Robbie Joe. Hold on a second. Ladies and gentlemen, we got to see a little bit of Robbie Joe and the lad Tom. And boy, was this one that just tugs on your heartstrings. But it is true that sometimes it's just like, a small percentage of students that will take up the whole staff's time. It's literally like that. There's always a couple troublemakers or, kids that are going through, life, there's a lot of suffering that happens on a daily, and some of that stuff just goes unnoticed. And for guys, It's difficult because I feel like, and there's no one shoe fits all thing, but I feel like sometimes, at least when it's, at least from my experience, and this is not all, just put that, not everybody, but girls will speak to one another and stuff like that and talk, and guys will talk, but I feel like a lot of guys would keep that shit more in, as opposed to girls that will talk to their girlfriends or whatever, or their circle and stuff. And I feel like a lot of guys will hold it more more in. And I wish there was a sort of an outlet that a kid like that going through that has a lot of rage in that moment. He has a lot of rage to let it out, almost like, man, like going to a junkyard or some shit and just getting a sledgehammer and breaking up some cars, breaking some glass, to kind of let that shit out, or go into the middle of the woods and just yell to your heart's content. I've seen some movies that done some shit like that, but I wish there was some more outlets like that to kind of just let out, because he cried and stuff, but he hasn't let it out. And again, he did have a friend that he wanted to talk to, but he was lashing out. He was going crazy. He was becoming a little bit reckless, and your heart is there where you're like, you want to give him a break, but same time, professionally, teacher-wise, headmaster, et cetera, you're messing with the rest of the kids and their learning experience. So sometimes you have to kind of almost sacrifice, where I think it was a good call to get him out in that stuff, because he was just going to be too crazy. I mean, they should have, honestly, the first thing I was thinking, just put him in, like when they have the troublemakers and they put him in the class with, where, you got your little barrier and you're just locked in your little cubicle. That's where he should have been first off. You know what I mean? Like him, I give him a lot of credit for going to class. He probably just didn't want to be alone. But yeah, it is one of those situations that it's going to be very tough to tackle, because most kids probably would have took the couple of days off. Your job, you would have taken a couple of days off and stuff. But at the same time, there's no time frame. Obviously they want him to get a little bit in some sense of normal behavior, so that he doesn't disrupt the class. But there's no set time zone, time for how you're going to process it, how long you're going to process it. It may never fully heal, and pending, because you don't know the relationship they had, what that person meant to that person. That you can have an idea as far as, might have been in similar situations. But yeah, the only person that's going to really know how Tom feels is Tom at the end of the day. And it seemed, at least at the end, yeah, I was happy that he was able to come back and all that stuff. But yeah, he was on the track of just being a big liability in that moment there. Because again, if he snaps, he hits somebody and shit like that because of his anger, remember, his anger is going to be like crazy, and it's just going to take that one short fuse. So don't want to get in a scary situation where this kid starts wilding out, swinging like crazy on some kid and does some real massive damage to someone, because he was, going up to people. I think he went up to a girl, he started blurting some shit out. And I'm like, damn, man, she was probably scared, man. Like, damn, this girl's probably scared as shit, man. But, it takes the wrong person. There's going to be kids that are going to be like, oh, man, this shit sucks. But there's also going to be kids, there's no way to sugarcoat it, who don't give a fuck. Ladies and gentlemen, you can't expect everybody to sympathize with you. Especially you try maybe somebody that's maybe going through something that you don't know, you know what I mean? Because again, we don't have on our sleeves here, I got this problem, this problem, this problem, this problem. So you don't know what anybody else is going through. You might try that shit with somebody and then boom, now you have a big problem in the school. So I think that they made a good decision. I think it should have been probably even sooner. They tried, they meant well, but yeah, you have to isolate, and he has to process that at somewhere that's not in school, unfortunately. And with Robbie Joe, Interesting kid, funny kid. Both of the kids was funny in their own way, but again, I mean, every kid, guy, girl, whatever, has the ability to act out. You know what I mean? Act out. So I'm glad it does sometimes has to take the parents. You know what I mean? Again, every culture, everybody's different and shit, but I would have got an ass whooping. I know some people frown on that, so I won't chime too much on it, but I would have got an ass whooping. And that would have whipped me into shape a little bit. And then you probably would have not done a lot of stuff. And again, everybody teaches their kids differently. But with them talking about, they're trying to get a lot of these kids in shape with teaching them stuff that not only the parents has to teach. I forgot with Robbie Joe's teacher, they instilled some things to help them out in the real world. Would you say that kids are doing better now? Because I see like these kids wilding out. You see it? Seeing these kids wilding out, breaking shit. This shit ain't helping. They ain't learning, man. But that's just what I see here. I'll be interested what you guys see in your neck of the woods. But man, these kids be wilding out, man. Not long ago, these kids had, one of those days that they had off school. And they orchestrated and they coordinated some shit online, and they bum rushed a place near me, not far, and they were destroying like the malls and shit like that. So, and I'm like, damn, these fucking kids, man, like this shit would not fly. Like, because like I'm telling you, back then, at least here, a lot, at least in the neighborhood and shit, your ass is getting an ass whooping, man, from all the parents. It don't matter if you're black, white, Spanish, whatever, you getting an ass whooping. Whether it's in front of the teachers, in front of somebody, you getting an ass whooping, and you ain't gonna do that shit again. So I feel like when I saw on the news, I was like, what the fuck? These kids breaking shit, smashing windows, messing up McDonald's, for example. And I'm like, man, these parents, I think the parents and the teachers, especially the parents, are failing the children. So let me know how it is now a little bit. I mean, I know a little bit, but I cannot, I don't live out where you guys live out, so it is a little bit different. But yeah, it'll be interesting to see what you guys say on that. How did you feel about the decision? Right call? Or should they have given him more chances? Let me know in the comments down below. But yo, the show is dope. I'm interested to see what's going to happen next week. That little snippet that they gave there definitely makes me want to see what the hell's going on. What happened with our girl Bailey last week or something, or what, the first episode or so? She had the eyebrows, and then you see it again in the beginning, and then not in there. What the hell? Changed quick, man. But I guess. Because this show does say it's filmed in the course of a year. And I'm like, hey, what the hell? She got the regular eyebrows now? Which one is it? Next week's episode, she's going to have the other one. I'm like, I'm going to be thrown off, man. I'm going to be thrown off on this show. But, man, I'm loving the show. This one probably is going to tug on your heartstrings probably the most right now. I mean, we've, again, seen so many different children's stories, and how the teachers and staff respond to it is what draws me in week to week. And, it's always interesting seeing the school systems and stuff. I definitely see the passion behind the teachers. They definitely care. They're trying to get him on the right path. Both kids on the right path, and every kid, but there is only so much you can do in certain instances. And I think sometimes you got to bring the parents in. Maybe the parents is oblivious, they're clueless. Maybe they work in, 16-hour job. Father's working, or, and doesn't get really, enough time to really be seeing. And sometimes you got to get that call in. Oh, this kid is doing this shit. Oh, I didn't know that shit, but you best believe he ain't going to be doing that shit again. That's what will happen over here. But, ain't going to be doing that shit again. Because I don't think you get a lot of chances, but I don't know, man. I enjoyed it. I hope you did. Best way, commenting down below. Thanks so much for kicking it. I look forward to reading your thoughts down below. Don't forget to subscribe if you enjoy the content. I'll see you soon. Peace.